Okay, so previously we had discussed okay. So previously we had discussed the one of the method to solve the complex geometrical variables or complex problems. So that is principle of minimum potential energy method. So in that method, what we are going to do means we are going to derive some potential energy function using the summation of strain energy and work potential, and we are going to derive some equations, and we are reducing the admissible displacement fields and making them to the extremize those extremize conditions are going to be minimized, and finally we are going to derive the displacement fields which help us to unequilibrium position of the body. Now, so if you know the admissible body or admissible conditions, then we can derive using principle of minimum potential energy function. So if I doesn't know the behavior of the body of the material, then to solve the problem I have to use some other methods that are considered. We are having two types of methods. So the approximation methods to determine the solution for differential equations, or Rayleigh-Rizz method is one of the method, and weight residual methods are these two methods are implemented most commonly to determine the solution for unknown differential functions or unknown behavior of the materials or products. So here we cannot say that all the material will behave in a similar manner. That may be suppose if it is a brittle material, so it can follow the behavior stress is equal to strain up to its elastic limit. So if it is a ductile material, up to the elastic limit the stress and strain will be constant stress and strain relationship, and beyond that it enters into plastic deformation range. So in ductile materials also, for steel it behaves as one form, and for rubber it is deformed as one form. Like that, the deformation will be variable with different types of materials. So hence, all the materials will not behave as similar in same manner, and all the materials will not have the same differential equation. So for different equation functions, we have to solve different methods. So see, the Rayleigh-Rizz method is most commonly implemented for the solid structures, or elements. Okay, so as I said, we are having two approximation methods. One is Rayleigh-Rizz method and second one is weight residual methods. So in weight residual method, again it is further divided into four types: point collocation method, subdomain method, least square method, and Galerkin method. Okay, so let us discuss about Rayleigh-Rizz method. Okay, so here the Rayleigh-Rizz method, we are going to be assumed certain displacement field in that particular direction as u, v, w. U is the displacement field in x direction, v is the displacement field in y direction, and w is the displacement field in z direction. Okay, based on the function of the material, or based on the load applied direction, that the admissible displacement field is going to be selected. If load is applied in the x direction, the displacement field is selected as u. If load is applied in y direction, the displacement function has to be selected as v, and load is applied in z direction, the displacement function is assumed to be w. Okay, so now I have to write. Previously we are having the potential energy function. Now we are going to derive the function phi, which is the product of a1 which includes the terms of a1, a2, a3. So the a1, a2, a3 are known as generalized coefficients or Rizz coefficients. So if I am going to minimize these Rizz coefficients, then I can determine the admirable displacement field. Okay, so next, weight residual methods. So as I said, in weight residual methods, so here the term includes the residual. Residual means error. Okay, so whatever the residual means the function which can be minimized. We are having difference between error and residual means the residual term can be minimized, the function will be minimized, but error cannot be changed. So here, what are the function we are considering? That function is going to be minimized to determine the solution. Okay, so first one is point collocation method. So in this method, the residuals are set equal to 0. That means whatever the function, residual function is there, here residual function is assumed to be r. So here if you are making r equal to 0, then method is called as point collocation method. If you are taking integral of r or dx is equal to 0, that is subdomain method. If I am having the integral function, least square method. Next one is least square method. So in least square method, first of all I am going to determine the integral function I, which is equal to integral of r square dx, and I am minimizing the integration function I. So with respect to the admissible fields, then I used to get the solution for that is the integral least square method. Okay, so let us solve the problem. So in this method, already a differential equation will be given, which is having some unknown displacement fields. So see, for the given differential equation, the physical problem is explained as d square y by dx plus 100 equal to 0. This is the function which is given. Differential equation which is given. Now we have to solve this differential equation to determine the solutions. So for the problem, the boundary conditions are given as at y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 10. At value of x is equal to 10, y equal to 0, and value of x is equal to 0, y equal to 0. So see, he has given that solve the problem using weight residual methods. So see here, what is the displacement function means y is the displacement function here. So for y, I am going to assume a polynomial equation as y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square. So now I am applying the boundary conditions to this problem. At x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, then I used to get a0 equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, 10, y is equal to 0. If I substitute that, then I can get the equation as a1 is equal to minus 50a2. Now I am substituting the a1 and a0 functions in this equation of y. So if I substitute that in the y equation, I used to get it as y is equal to a1x minus 50 a2x plus a2x square, plus a2x square. Okay. Now I have to convert the admissible displacement field, which is taken as assumption y is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square. I have to convert the y function into terms of d square y by dx square. Then first I am taking the partial differentiation dy by dx. I used to get a1 plus 2a2x. Similarly, d square y by dx square, I used to get it as 2a2. So now substituting the value of 2a2 in this function, in this displacement function given, I used to get it as 2a2 plus 100 is equal to 0. So here the differential function, which is 2a2 plus 100 is considered as residual function. So hence I am taking residual function r equal to 2a2 plus 100 equal to 0. Now if I want to solve this problem using weight residual methods, in weight residual method, the first method is point collocation method. So in point collocation method, I am making the residual function equal to 0, then 2a2 plus 100 equal to 0. Then I used to get a2 value as minus 50. So now if I substitute in this function, I used to get 50. Okay. So similarly, subdomain method, integral of r dx equal to 0, I used to get finally a2 as minus 50. And similarly, if I apply integration least square method also, I used to get finally the displacement a2 is equal to minus 50. Now see, if I substitute here, a2 is 0 and a1 is minus 50, a2 plus a2 is equal to plus a2x square. So now I have the function value of a2 as c. Now if I substitute the values, I can get y equal to, since a2 value is 0, I can get a1 as a1 is equal to minus 50 a2. So a2 value is minus 50. I can have it as 2500 500 x plus or minus 50 x square. Now if I substitute the value of x between 0 to 10, between the 0, since the limits are given as between 0 to 10, boundary condition is given as x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 10. If I substitute the values of x from 0 to 10, I can have the displacement function at that particular point. Okay, so this is the method to determine the solution and identification of displacement field at any point. Okay, thank you. So in next session we will try to solve some more problems. Thank you.